Welcome back, guys, to the tournament. We are in game number 3. It's the first ace match of the day. This is the losers match for Group A. And the question is, which of these two falls out and which goes to fight on against the winner of Daishi versus Lilbo. Spun here in the lower central portion of the map on merry-go-round, it is, of course, none other than the red Zerg player, Acer's Bly.
In the upper left, is the teal Terran. It is EG's Demuslim.
And because at the start of the game, there's not a lot going on. Big shouts to, I believe this man is a resub, if I recall. X-Viking X, or X-V1 King. What's that? What's XV1 in Roman numerals? This is gonna be like, what, 300 and something, or 1,000 and something.
XV1? I would have figured that was 16, but I actually have no idea.
Yeah, XV1 Roman numerals. How much is XV1? 36, 16? No, hang on.
16.
Alright, so this is 16 King, the resub. Yes!
Oh, yo, I'm so smart. I got this. Don't even worry.
Nailed it. I don't even remember Roman numerals. It's been too long, but cool. Thanks for that sub, man. Thanks for that support. Welcome back to the family. As we get into game number 3 here, it is worth noting, guys, that our tournament plays the losers match before the winners match. So these guys don't know who they're fighting yet, but it is kind of scary to consider that both their tournament lives are on the line so quick, so early.
Yeah, I wonder if he's just gonna try and get a cancel on Demuslim's base. We literally saw this like an hour ago in GSL. Although it was a speed lane, not just an early pool with no speed, but getting that early cancel in the command center, should you actually be able to get it with just regular lings, it's pretty tough, man. It's kind of heartbreaking. But sometimes the Terran just won't scout with an SCV, even on a 3 or 4 player map, where you probably honestly should, because you want to know where to send your Reaper to correctly as fast as possible, and that just costs them CC time.
So I don't currently have room on my desk, so my laptop is sitting on the floor. I feel so uneasy about this.
Why?
It's just because, like, I'm so afraid I'm gonna, I don't know, some bad will happen, man. I don't like leaving things on the floor in general.
Spider will drop on it. What?
Can we not pick up the spider, please? I still don't know where it went. As far as I know, it's like creeping around in my hair or something. Ugh.
Building spider webs in your in your shirt right now.
Please. Alright, well, Bly is going to be heading across with those lings, and he should be able to get the cancel on this. The Muslims actually opted to go for the... Well, I mean, it's 1 Reaper versus 4 lings. They've got the health, right?
You can't get a cancel on it. You can maybe get the SCV to stop building.
I meant to say kill on the SCV. My bad.
Okay, I was going to say, like, that's a long shot right there, but yeah, the Muslim very smartly, actually, I don't, like, was he watching GSL? I don't know, just leaves the Reaper at home. Being kind of safe, thinks that he's waited the appropriate amount of time, but actually, Bly, with the tricks, he was waiting. Thing is, though, is that the Marines pop out now, so it doesn't matter. No.
Yeah, I mean, it's Overlord side anyways.
I won't even get the SCV kill. Or maybe he will. Maybe he will. Maybe he will. You really want to let him inside the base? Do you really?
Unless I get SCV comes out anyways.
Seriously good control. Nothing died there. I would have lost both SCV, or yeah, both SCVs and both the Marines.
So I was just like, how do I? What is this? What's the attack command again? Yeah, I don't remember what's going on here.
Just like run back and like freak out. Ah, no, it's for lings. Anyways. This Roachhorn is pretty darn early. Don't think the Muslims are really gonna expect this. He could, if he had 2 Reapers, he could definitely suicide scout in. But with only 1 and the Queens patrolling the only place where Reaper could get up, he's not gonna see it till the last second.
Yo, so the WCS drama gets thicker, by the way. Daishi just tweeted saying he was 100% sure that the group plays on the 8th.
No, I remember Daishi tweeting at a bunch of people being like, hey, look, WTB says this, WCS says this, can someone confirm? So if he's getting dicked out, like that is a really big dick move.
Oh man, I don't know what's well, he plays today, so whatever. It doesn't affect him in this tournament, but it is bad communication, I guess, all around, not just on our end, for the players too. Because once again, like I said, I based this tournament off of like an email we'd seen as a preview, and then like WC's website. Nah, I don't know. Anyways, none of that matters for now, because Bly does have roaches into Muslim's base, and the Muslim is not prepared for this just yet. The bunker's on the way, and the Marauders are going to come out. I love that he left the CC down there. He's really hoping Bly would take the bait and go for it, but Bly comes to the top of the ramp, kills the SCV building the bunker. Oh god, this is actually really bad.
He should have pre-pulled a couple SCVs anyways, because that was going to be focused down. Not focusing on the supply depots though, so he's not actually been able to break up here. Marauder does pop out, second one on the way. Command Center does have to lift. He's okay, but he is like he's back on one base.
Yeah, well, temporarily, of course. Marauders getting low. We'll see if the the Roach is getting low. We'll see if the Marauders can just execute the last couple ones available. Man, I don't know. You ever get this feeling when you watch a game, you're like, wow, I feel like their units do more damage than my units in this scenario.
No, that's actually what's happening right here.
Right?
And
I'm like,
usually,
I would have lost to this Roach
I
bust
just gotta
already.
say, usually, yeah, right? Usually it's like people like Flash or like Cure where we're like, wow, that control, it's so good. This is like the Muslim, who is not only a foreigner, but he's also a foreigner that we haven't like seen in a while. So like, maybe like his whole gameplay hasn't got like 100% better, but his micro, man, is like, I don't remember it being that good. Like, he certainly had good 2-racks micro, because, you know. But these calm reactions to everything Bly is throwing at him is very impressive.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't just this game. Last game too, Focus firing the Lings in that 2-rack scenario. His series versus Daishi. I mean, it's good. I gotta be honest. Like, I love Bly, and I think he knows that I really like him too. And we talked about he was going to be our favorite to get out of the group. But I gotta be honest. If the Muslim doesn't get out of this, I'm gonna be a little bit sad, because his control has just been so freaking impressive to watch, and I want to see more of it.
I think he has something to show. You know, that TVT first game definitely go his game. Second game apparently he tried to bring it back, but he was already in a bad position. If he could just show, like, maybe get into the groove a little bit more, I think he shows really, really great games. More Roaches are all on the way though. Bly didn't really stop. Got to 46 and just started again. Maybe for a secondary attack. They seem like too many Roaches just to be for defense. But there's 3 Marauders. Like, would you really attack?
If Bly can catch him without SCV's pre-pull, this could work out well. 3 more bunkers are coming down. He knows just how scary this could be.
It's not that many Roaches. Like, I don't even think he needed one more bunker. Like, one bunker with a couple SCVs is perfectly fine. I
don't think he's going in with this. I mean, he'll take down the rocks and then move past it, right?
No, even with that, with 4 Marauders, as long as they aren't targeted down immediately, which they shouldn't be, it wouldn't matter. But I think the Muslim just thinks it's an actual, like, a push, right?
You know what's actually really funny? This could have, like, had Bly done like fast mutas, the Muslim would actually be pretty screwed. Oh,
yeah, you would be. Yeah, totally. But it's actually going to be... It might be a transition into Ling Bling Yuta, which we have seen, but it also might be the Roach Bailing, because he's still getting Roach speed, but he's getting melee upgrades to the Bailing Nest. Yeah, I think it's going to be the latter, just Roach Bailing.
Well, Helling's here in the central portion of the map. Not going to reveal too much. Bly does see this though, so he responds by repositioning his Roaches to the 3rd. The Muslim was hoping to get some kills out of this, but as we can see, not going to quite be able to do that.
Yeah, probably should have weeded on top or something. Oh well. The Muslim's own timing is about to start. The medevacs are on their way. The 1-1's about to finish, so he should be going outside right now. I'm really surprised. Okay, he saw that the 3rd was all droned up. Okay, there he goes. Salvages all those bunkers that he had. That's what I was waiting for. Does push out. It's going to be surprisingly Marauder heavy, but it's actually going to be useful. Bly didn't entirely transition away from Roaches. He still has a use for a big number of Marauders. Pew 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 pew. They don't really listen to medevac sounds. They're kind of pew pews.
I can't medevacs. They're like I don't know, man. I played the beta. I had that Caduceus reactor upgrade. It'll never be the same.
Oh, the HOTS beta.
It's
Yo,
been
I hope
like
they do
2
something
years.
again for Legacy of the Void beta. Oh, I can't wait for that to happen.
It's been 2 years and I'm still not over it. Like, I can't.
I'm so salty.
For those who don't know what I'm whining about, the Caduceus reactor upgrade actually made medevacs heal more per second. So you actually had units that would not die. Like, seriously.
There's like fire healing because they like turn different colors. Fire.
Yeah, like Immortals couldn't kill a Marauder. That's how bad it was. Ooh, no cancel on that base. The Muslim just storms right on through. A lot of Bailings though. Is that style we were looking for in game number 1 that we didn't get to see?
Oh, get off creep. Oh, just pick up. Yeah, that's probably the best thing he could have done.
Maybe unload a Marauder, pick up like 4 or 5 Bailings, soak them up.
Yeah, that'd be really cool to see. Well, now Demuslim knows it's like, okay, Roach Baneling, I'm gonna need bunkers. I love his
like
response.
this, yeah.
We've seen people actually see this competition, literally see it, and just be like, I think I'm good. And it's like, well, you might be, but it's like so much more safe to go ahead and get a couple of bunkers.
Demuslim tries to bring the army back with some drops. I actually like this choice, but
I like
Blythe, he's still going with it here with a couple of these Banelings rolling in. Marauders are not quite able to get in these bunkers. They're not done just yet. Banelings head towards that mineral line. Demuslim not paying attention. He's going to lose a lot of SCVs for this. 16, 17 immediately die. Meanwhile, these 4 drops actually... Oh, God, please don't lose this medevac. These 4 drops boosting back home. This bunker will only hold for so long. There's still so many Banelings on the way.
Oh, he's ready to keep it.
Where are those medevacs? Where are those medevacs? Okay, he unloads outside of the base. He's going to sandwich this in.
Absolutely no splash either, just going for complete bio. Probably thought that Bly was going to go for Roach Hydra again. That was good splits. In fact, he's going to clean up the army. The thing about the Bly's supply was so inflated because of roaches, but they die so easily.
Exactly. I was going to say, the Muslim could still recover off this. He's going to have mules to help him bridge that economy while he gets the SCVs back up. With 4 Marauders at a time, and most importantly, level 3 weapon upgrades on the way. I'd say he's in a pretty fantastic spot.
Yeah, that attack is more about... It's more about getting like a complete surround of the army with the Lings, for instance, and just like absolutely crushing it than it is about killing SCVs in the third. You know, that's actually probably not even that important. The Muslim still has a very strong army, and he still has enough of an army that he can actually afford to send 1 or 2 medevacs off where Bly doesn't have Mutalisk. He's getting Mutalisk, he's trying to transition, but so much gas was used in an attack like that. Like, well, actually, he still has 1,000 in the bank. I'm a little surprised at that. Gonna be able to morph 10 mutas in.
Well, the Muslim had a drop.
I guess there's Banelings there. That's why it died so quickly.
Yeah. So it's the wrong part of the map. I was going to say, chalk that up to Rifkin's terrible observing, but the Banelings for Bly, normally this is a situation where you see a Zerg player pretty hungry because they've not got a bank behind us. They've spent so much on Banelings, on Roaches, on that bust. But he's got a pretty sizable bank going for him.
Yeah. Very surprised at that. The Muslim with a pretty hard supply block probably wants to go ahead and start building up this supply block barrier at that third. Also, probably wants to push out as well as start adding in. Well, he's gonna catch his Baneling, so I guess it's a good thing he didn't move out.
Yeah, I mean the sneak attack move, the Baneling, they get in there and they nope right away, seeing the army still standing. But I think one of the big things for the Muslim is he is not gonna get caught off guard by this entirely. Like, he won't lose a lot of the SCVs, but still these Banelings can do some pretty good damage.
I'm worried about the mutas. 11 mutas on the way right now, and no missile turrets, no other type of splash damage. You know, no Thors, no Widow Mines. A big Marauder composition means that, like, should time allow it, Bly could technically get to that point where, like, the mutas are cleaning up the army just because there's so little Marines. Going up this ramp without Widow Mines might be a little dangerous. Ugh, so many wasted in the Marauders.
Shots fired, so to speak, as they are well gonna soak a lot of those hits. It's a lot of medevacs here, but it's no good if everything dies and the Baneling splits like crazy behind us. Tries to pick up a good chunk of the units, but the Muslim still just has too many Marauders on the ground. There's not a lot of Marines, but I think there's enough with this many medevacs. Each of them is gonna be healed by 1, so Bly can afford to disengage here.
Just barely not enough mutas.
Oh, you know, that was his army. I didn't even realize. Oh my god, he doesn't have plan B for Banelings. He's just now making the Lings. His 4th base is going to go down, but the question is, can he get the Lings out? More importantly, can he get the Banelings out in time to kill these Marines?
It's so funny. Like, that mass Baneling attack is so good against, like, a regular composition, like a Marine Hellbat composition, for instance. Against a Marauder Marine, though, like, actually wasn't that great. They all detonated on Marauders. Oh, again with the manners. So, I mean, I'm really excited too. Like, the Muslim has been out of the scene for so long. This isn't a huge tournament, but it is one of the ones where he's like reintroducing himself to the viewer base. He's winning it against Bly, who we have seen all the time.
Well,
it's like,
before we get too excited, let's not forget this is the losers match. So I mean, the Muslim did get here.
But it's against Bly, all right. So okay, so he's not won the group yet. He might not even win the group, right? But against Bly, he would cast all the time and always look strong. And the Muslim, who we rarely cast, and who just has been out of the scene for a while, and he looks so strong in both games that played macro.
He really did. I mean, Bly is. Yeah, I joked around, but hashtag Bly on fire. He's been playing a lot of really great games lately. Sadly, he will be eliminated from the tournament. This does bum me out quite a bit because Bly was one of the first players who did qualify for the tournament as well. Let's not forget. So, sad to see him go, but that was the losers match. Next map, or sorry, next match we'll be casting will be Little Bo versus Daishi.